Hi ladies, let's talk about how to measure yourself. Before you start, you need this Start Here brochure and you need a tape measure. So this is how you do it. You flip to that last page where it says Transformation Tracker. I want you to write it down, and I also, if you have an app and you're using that, you can enter it in there as well. But I really want to make sure that you also write it down somewhere, just in case something happens to the app. Y'all know how technology is, or lose your phone, whatever. Okay, so it tells you exactly what you need to measure. So for your chest, and also when you measure, be sure you're wearing, underwear or a jog bra. I'm wearing a jog bra and little bike shorts, just something so you can get the most accurate measurement of your body. So I take the tape measure, make sure it's on inches. You put it right around your chest, kind of in the center of your breast, right where the nipple is. You measure there, you get the number, write it down. For your, you can do your, it does say to do your right arm and left arm. Typically, if you just want to pick one arm, that's fine. Usually they're about the same. So it's kind of tricky. Sometimes you need help, but really you can do it yourself. You wrap the tape measure around your bicep, the medius part of your bicep. Take that number, write it down. Next is waist. Now for my waist, what I usually do is I go right at the belly button. You want it to be the smallest part of your waist, so right about at the belly button. Take the measurement, write it down. What's next? Hips. Okay, people always have issues with finding their hips or measuring their hips. So what I do is I kind of put my hands on my hips. I find where the bony parts are. It's typically a couple of inches below your belly button. So if you're doing your hips here, that's too high. Here, too low. You just have to be sure you find those bones if you can, and just wrap right around them. Write that number down. I always put my tape measure right behind and then take a look at where the little silver piece, what it lines up with. Your thighs are next. Again, you probably can just measure one thigh. My legs, because I had sciatica for so many years in my left leg is substantially smaller than my right. So I do measure both, but most of the time, if you have, no issues, no bad back, bad knee, bad leg, whatever, you can just measure one leg, one arm. But if you want to be thorough, go ahead and measure it. So to measure your thigh, let me back up so you can see. You take the medius part of your thigh, it's kind of right in the middle, and measure it. For me, it's basically right where these bike shorts hit. So I measure right there and write it down. Those are all the measurements that you're asked to do. When I first started, I also measured from my belly button to my pelvic bone. You can do that as well. And I was surprised. I was surprised how much that changed, because I was just, all my weight I was carrying in my belly, particularly my low belly, and it just made me feel, ugh. So that I think I lost 2 inches in that area. So that's another area you can measure. But again, if you will please just at least look at this transformation tracker and measure what's on here, that would be awesome. If you have any questions about this, just let me know. Now really quickly, let's talk about your before pictures. Again, for your before pictures, it would be great if you could wear either a bathing suit, some, tight-fitting clothes, a jog bra and shorts, something that you wouldn't mind showing, just in case. I'm just saying you don't ever have to show anybody, but just in case you ever want to enter the Beachbody Challenge, you have to have pictures, before and after pictures. So just take the picture knowing that you don't ever have to show anybody, but oh my gosh, what if you have an amazing transformation and you have the chance to win $100,000? I mean, I would completely be all over that. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to take pictures in your underwear, but try to find something, tight fitting that shows your shape. I didn't bring the brochure into the room with me, but there's a brochure that tells you how to take your before and after pictures. Basically, you take one, straight on, then you kind of take one, Miss America pose, kind of with your, leg hiked up, hands on your hips. You can take one sideways. And then I often tell people to take one from behind. There's a picture I posted in the group. I don't think y'all have seen it this round, but of a woman who lost 0 pounds, but like an amazing amount of inches, and you could completely see it all from her back picture because she just all the rolls and she just really trimmed down. So I would recommend also you could take a picture like this or like this just to show. And again, if you have a laptop, if you have a phone, you have timers, you have the ability to take selfies. Don't freak out about it. I asked my husband to take my picture because, I mean, we've been married and, you know, he's seen me at my worst, so why not? But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, or if you're not married, you know, just rig it up somehow, stand in front of a mirror. There are all kinds of options. There are no excuses. So I want y'all to take your measurements and please try to take some before pictures. Remember, you don't ever have to share them with anybody. So if you have any questions, just comment below and y'all have a great day.